Good morning, fraud, America's newest Wolves Galita on televis. I'm Geico, your host. Today's CDMAYORKREDITCardvardX3.45. We'll be going home X3 dot. We're here at the JW Marriott, Hilton Checkers, etc. hotels, USC Radisson, Yellowson, Blueson, Purpleson, 6th floor. Free hotels, Westwood, Zimmerman, Toscanos. Yeah, who's in this room? I wonder who's gonna give us a push. Quattro cliente preferencia, Verizon Wireless. And shop support my Verizon. Free 2-day shipping, in-store pickup, our best price guaranteed. Shop deals. Looking to switch? Take a quiz and get your own video with the reasons Verizon is right for you. Only at Verizon, MerriweatherA.Law. Quattro cliente preferencia. Sprint wins the limited bowl. Switch to Sprint and get unlimited data, talk, text. And now for $50 a month with AutoPay. With AutoPay. With AutoPay. With AutoPay. I'm not getting the AutoPay. Well, it's AutoPay. Pay yourself first. It's a business term. Pay yourself. Yeah, pay yourself first. No such thing as a free lunch and no barriers. Yep, pay yourself first. Quattro cliente preferencia. AT&T. We can't explain. Pay yourself first. Without plastic. Wireless. Shop AT&T Wireless now at AT&T.com. Featuring the Apple Watch. Free shipping and returns at AT&T MerriweatherA.Law. T-Mobile. Quattro cliente preferencia. Unlimited moves. Post your video now at T-Mobile.com. It's February now with taxes and fees included. Why pay hundreds more every year for AT&T and Verizon limited plans? Switch now. Sign up for T-Mobile One and starting with your February charges, fees, taxes will be included. That's all one price, all in. Quattro cliente preferencia. Subtly sweet. The Cascara Latte featuring Cascara syrup as a whistle of sweetness. Through the subtle notes of dark brown sugar and delicious maple. Avengers and Dr. Sonic. Start a new e-cigarette today, blue. And drive safely. Only from Heather Howard's. Enjoy 20% of all K-Cup pods, Verissimo pods, syrups, and sauces. Only Heather Howard's. Website developers, e-commerce. E-commerce, website developers, Aerosites. Thank you, Richard Parsons, Arson Hold. P. Discover happiness, Nesquik. Find out what's inside the yummy goodness of Nesquik powder, sugar, and ready-to-drink products. Available in chocolate, raw berry, banana raw berry, vanilla, and double chocolate. It's all just a mix away. Stir with your milk of choice. What kind of milk is it? It's only one kind of milk. Soy, whole, 2%. Oh, I got it. Just stir it up. Shaking that stir. Quattro cliente preferencia. Candidate 3. A judge shall perform duties of the office fairly, impartially, and diligently. I know what you're trying to do. Call me at the gas station. Fill up. Yeah, fill it to the top. Just there's a Cody child on that route too. Millersport, Cody child. You got Cody. You know it's Tylenol with codeine. Maybe it's something else too. I do pharmaceutical sales for Ambien too. That's it. He sells medicines. Store to door. Medicine sales. We gotta go. Hello, Mr. Spicer. Can you explain Cody?
Good afternoon. Happy Groundhog Day. We've got 6 more weeks.
Medical coding.
Luckily, for those of you who are going
Good morning, Mr. Spicer.
To Florida this weekend, you get some time in to get a glimpse of summer at the Winter White House in Mar-a-Lago.
Good morning, Twitter. We love you.
The president's going to start his meeting at 1 o'clock sharp.
We love Twitter.
Just saw the B-roll of folks from Harley rolling on in, literally. So I'm going to try to keep this a little.
True for their promise. Repeat in process.
Signed a proclamation yesterday ushering
Proclamation
in Black History Month.
yesterday.
He looks forward to engaging
Looks
in an
forward.
informative month of events honoring the enormous contributions that African Americans have made.
Good morning, Black History Month.
Last night, the president was honored to host the swearing in
Very
of
excited to do
Secretary
today's
of
show.
State Rex Tillerson in the Oval Office. As the president said last night, Secretary Tillerson
Delicious flavors of
respected all
Nesquik.
over the
Yes,
world
Mr. Spicer.
for the tremendous life that he's led, and now will bring his years of experience.
We solved the Kool-Aid. We solved the Kool-Aid in
Safer,
Nesquik.
more prosperous, more secure.
We solved Kool-Aid
It's time to
too.
bring a clear-eyed focus to our foreign affairs, and now with
Our
Secretary
foreign
Tillerson
affairs.
with the State Department, we'll do just that. We'll strengthen our alliances, form new ones, and enhance America's
Absolutely.
interests throughout the world. Speaking of the president's excellent nominees, praise
I'm
is
very
pouring in
excited
from
to do
around the
today's
country
show.
for his pick for Supreme Court. The Detroit News said Judge Gorsuch is a quote legal superstar,
Forrest Pick.
an outstanding choice as the New Hampshire Union leader. The Richmond
Today's show
Dispatch
was
says that
P.S.
Michigan
Pink Shorts. CDMAYORKREDITCardvardX3.45. Very excited to do today's show.
Yesterday, Judge Gorsuch.
Yesterday,
had his first round of meetings
George.
on the Hill. Unfortunately, Senate
Absolutely.
habit of releasing editorials.
This is an IMS. We can't really promote that.
As well. The president looks forward to a
Thank you, an
fair and
IMS.
speedy confirmation process for this exceedingly qualified.
We can only say we understand. Yes, we were there.
I read out a list of the senators Judge Gorsuch met with. In addition to the meeting,
Wonderful
Majority Leader
products.
McConnell, Majority Whip Cornyn, Judiciary
Beautiful products.
Chair Grassley, and Senators Hatch and
Yeah,
Gardner.
beautiful.
The judge
products.
also met with Democrat Senator Joe Manchin of West Virginia. Recently, Senator Manchin expressed his belief that Judge Gorsuch could win enough Democrats to hit 60 votes. I'll agree with the senator there on that one. I mean, we have to have a few Trump state Democrats who want to win re-election.
2 days to the Super Bowl.
The so-called 60-vote standard is simply
Give
not
us a
accurate.
clue what's
Democrats are grasping
happening.
at straws to block the confirmation of an unquestionably qualified nominee. I'll repeat,
Interception.
neither of the two Supreme Court justices that President Obama put
Halftime.
forward were
Oh,
subject to the 60-vote
halftime.
threshold. So although I agree with Senator Manchin that Judge Gorsuch will probably get 60, Democrats to get to 60, it's just simply not ever been a requirement.
We look forward to halftime.
Today, the president
Very
started his day by
excited
attending the National Prayer Breakfast.
for halftime.
To continue
I'm
the
wearing
day,
Sabi from head to toe. Take a look.
continued over 6 decades under President
Oh,
Eisenhower. The president thanked the American people for their
wow.
faith and prayers.
Very excited for halftime. I did everything you wanted me to do. You wanted. It's all no vest, audio experience, and love the song motivational speaker, Rich Man America, Universal Galaxy. You salad, thank you, Sean Spicer. We were there yesterday. They treated us with a erroneous name.
Made it clear that he believes the United States has a moral obligation.
Paint the short way. I saved your files. Save me some of that peach cobbler. High school singer in the world. Tweet us via early or late at FRESH_.
Can feel safe and secure. With that goal in mind, the president remarked that he's taking
Safe
action
and secure. Immunosorbent is safe.
not allow
Yeah, immuno. I'm safe.
the coming days will develop a system to help
I
ensure
am.
that those admitted into our country fully embrace our values. Of
Fully blown. Hello,
and
Brian.
reject any form of
Reversible.
oppression or discrimination.
JORDNZ for every 20 minutes of the hour. Remember 311 all.
Allowing our representatives of faith to
I'm
speak
speaking
freely
loud and I'm so
without
sorry.
reservation. In particular,
All liquids
point
must be the
of moment on
three.
his remarks,
As Ayala
President
fix
recalled
my
yesterday
life.
his
Sounds
Air
fine,
Force
Tanner.
Base.
Turkey,
Joined the family
Doctor.
of Chief Ryan Owens
As.
as America's fallen hero.
Where's the other letter?
After honoring Chief Owens for giving his life in defense of the
Well,
American
ask Mr. Parsons with the other
the
letter.
president quoted John 15.
Yeah, Mr. Parsons
Greater
and
love had no man
Dr. Ash
than
have a mission
man laid down his
letter.
life for his friends.
Look at that bee.
After returning to the
No,
White
look
House
at
this
that
morning, the
bee.
president held a
Look at that
legislative
bee.
affairs staff meeting in the
They have
Oval
a
Office with
mission
his team.
letter.
The team continues to work closely with Congress to enact the president's agenda.
Routes
The
18 and
nomination of Judge Gorsuch.
I'm sorry, 18 USC code 2511. These routes split at Amherst. Wilson Farms, 711.
Between his meetings, the president was pleased to see the
MerriweatherA.Law advancing us with us. That's 105. America's first thing an attorney with the law sound wonderful.
Practice, the Democrats again
The way it should have been, besides everything, retroactive law.
requiring a suspension of the rules in order to advance his nomination.
Advance his
Following the
nomination.
strategy session, the president met with Senators Hatch, Wyden, and Congressman Brady and Neal. This meeting was an opportunity.
This meeting was an
for the president to meet with
opportunity.
the chairman and ranking members of the Senate Finance Committee and the House Ways and Means Committee to help chart the future of U.S. trade policy. The president has
We
put
love
together an
everybody.
all-star trade team that
Good
will work
morning.
closely with U.S. Trade Representative and the committees led by these members to craft
U.S.
trade
trade
deals.
representatives.
The President has expressed his concern time and again with NAFTA, which he believes is an out-of-date agreement. The
Good
ultimate goal
morning.
is to ensure that the best and fairest treatment of U.S. workers and businesses. The
Absolutely.
President believes that those interests are best secured by bilateral, rather than
Bilateral.
multilateral trade deals.
Multilateral
We look
trade.
forward to working closely with the USTR and
Working
Congress when it
closely.
comes to issues of trade. For those of you who
Shoes
weren't
of
outside,
trade.
just saw the Harley roll up.
Absolutely.
It's no surprise that this afternoon the President will host a meeting
Thank you, Military Road.
with Harley-Davidson executives and
Goes to the projects, doesn't it?
For a
Yeah,
list
it
of those
does.
individuals, please
Military
contact our
goes
office.
all the way
Harley-Davidson's been an American success story since
to the
1991.
projects.
William S. Harley at age 21
What's the link to that?
of an engine designed to fit into a bicycle.
It's the 13s. 13s go to the mall to the projects. And then Susan Piccolo. Susan Pickway. Susan Payless. Yeah, you got it. John Hayward. Susan Pickway.
Today, the
Good
President will
Lord.
welcome to the White
Google,
House
help
the
us with
latest generation
this.
of Harley-Davidson executives to discuss how
Google
to create
Pickway.
for businesses to create more jobs in
Pickway.
factories in the United States. Beyond the company executives, representatives from the machinists and
Pickway.
steelworkers unions will also be in attendance.
Good Lord. Manually.
Motorcycles have carried our American service members to work, they carry our police officers to keep us safe, they carry the secret
Subway.
to protect our presidents,
You've got it.
and they bring joy to millions of Americans throughout the world.
Pickway Subway.
The President's looking forward to hosting these leaders from one of America's truly
Looks like
great
Pickway's out of business.
success stories. The American worker built this country, and the President
They're out of business.
government that puts their interests first.
Is this the link here? Roughly Associates. Yeah, Barnett, step in. Hello, Twitter. We love you. We love Twitter.
Legal advisor and department counsel to the President for National Security Affairs.
Expect more.
Deputy Assistant to the President for Strategic Planning, and Kenneth Juster, Deputy Assistant to the President for International.
Thank you, Subway and Pickway, Payless, Piccolo, Susan, and McDougal, Advance Williams, and Eugene, Tower Pizza.
Please contact the press office if you know of anyone that has
Oh, the building fell. Yeah, that's the pizza.
scheduled for tomorrow. The President will
Maybe
host
Tower
lunch
Pizza. Pizza.
Then in the afternoon, the President will have lunch with General Flynn.
Pizza
before
cook.
departing down to Mar-a-Lago later in the day.
Down tomorrow.
Take some questions. Katie Pavlich.
Hello, Mitya.
Today, President Trump talked about Christian genocide at the National Breakfast. And last year, the Obama State Department officially declared a genocide by ISIS against Christians and
Pickway shoes.
in the Middle East and North Africa. Now that Rex Tillerson
Elam, hello.
as the secretary, what specifically is
Mile, backwards.
to comply with the
Elam.
legal obligations of protecting these groups under the UN 1948 treaty?
That's a great question. I think Secretary Tillerson.
It's a wonderful question.
Way around the building so far this morning. He gave a great speech talking about
Mile, backwards.
State Department. I think there'll be further guidance coming
Pickway
out.
shoes.
Right now, his job was to get in, get settled,
McCory's.
talk to the employees, make sure they understood. But back to the issue. Obviously, it's
Bank of America, cool checking accounts.
campaign.
Yeah,
It's something that he
McCory's.
addressed this morning, and it's something that he's committed to. Talked about it in terms of
In the
executive
bread
orders
place.
allowing
Kaufman's
people
bread.
in key countries seek asylum in the United States.
Make the Whopper
He
bread.
requested it in so many nations.
Yeah, they make the Whopper
These
bread.
are the oppressed groups
Next to
according
Elam,
how the
Miles.
UN defines refugees.
Good Lord.
So I think you'll see further guidance with that. Jennifer.
So I think you've got in the council.
I have two questions actually.
I love a song. Close the doors, seatbelts. The music will sink into the sound
Some
system.
Americans see religious liberty as
67 degrees. We're in a 2017 luxury for me to you. You can roll your windows up, you can roll windows down. You can ride
It's an
with us.
interesting question because I do
To get
I
the finer
think
things
this is something
in
that
life.
comes up quite a bit. I think there is a line.
I think with her,
People should. We have freedom of religion in this country.
we have freedom of religion.
Be able to practice their
We have
religion,
Elam.
express their religion, express areas of their faith without reprisal. And I think
Miles.
the pendulum sometimes swings the other way in the name of political correctness. And I think the president and the vice president both understand that one of the things that makes our country and this democracy so great is our ability to express our religion, to believe in faith, to express it, and to live by it. And that's where I think the important part is, whether it's a small business owner or an employee.
Nicole Blow
Has some
Wacky.
degree of
A
expression
bluey.
within the company.
Boom.
Too often those voices get
Installs.
correctness. So he's going to continue to make sure that we not only speak up for it, but
Yeah,
find
he's the
ways in
Chevy.
which we can keep that line a little less blurred.
It's your
make sure that
project.
it doesn't swing against people. We shouldn't impose a religion on anybody. We're
Absolutely.
free to express our religion or be, not have one.
Today is brought to you by MerriweatherA.Law, advancing
Our
clients with us,
country, an
S105.
equally valid way
You got it.
of living your life. But at the same time,
Yeah, you got
who want
it.
to express their faith shouldn't be ostracized because
It's an exclusive block.
major.
If you could give us an example, if you could.
It's an exclusive
of pendulum swinging in the
area.
direction of political correctness, and how is that going to
You
inform the
win.
president with his executive order? And as you may know, a draft.
Let's do the rosary. You win.
Wondered if that is going to be.
Yeah, let's do the
either
rosary.
silence those on the left or be a threat to the LGBTQ community.
It's the Pope. Where else would it be?
Well, I think if you look back to the Little Sisters case,
Absolutely.
to other businesses that were
The Pope.
under Obamacare. What's that?
Would you put Hobby Lobby in that category?
I would, yeah, absolutely. I think there's several
Absolutely.
businesses and several institutions.
We can't discuss that here.
Institutions and others that have been mandated.
Let's go about Eric Smith and Hertz
Attempted to mandate
Auto Glass.
things that they may or may not do or how they have to treat their employees. Those are instances where
On the Main Street, solution is key, zoning key.
we're not carving out
To road health.
or the ability for privately held
We
businesses
can't explain
to
this. This is
themselves
national
according to their faith
security.
or their moral compass. And so
You got your auto
there's
glass
clearly
sprint.
a lot of evidence in the last couple of years of the government coming in with regulations and policies
Eric
that have,
Schmidt.
denied people the ability to live according to their faith.
From the president's point of view, that's discriminatory in itself.
Well, I think
Can you
there's-
elaborate,
like I
Eric
said, I
Schmidt,
think it's
auto
dependent
glass.
on where the president is that he wants to make sure
On the Main Street,
you don't
zoning.
penalize someone
Solution
for
is
wanting to
key.
express their faith. And that to the extent that we can keep that line a little less blurred
Absolutely.
and allow people who don't believe in a faith or have an
Next
opposing
of
faith
kin,
make sure that they are
affidavit.
comfortable in the workplace. But we shouldn't penalize
Thank you,
people
V. Siri.
or mandate them to abide by certain policies or regulations
Quotes
that
of Ron
are in
Young.
contradiction to their faith.
What about the executive order, Sean? How does
Next of
There's
kin,
not-
affidavit
right
on
now,
screen.
No executive orders that are official or able to read out. We maintain that.
Next.
There's nothing new on that front.
ATT next.
It's not a question. There are
ATT
a lot of
next.
ideas that are being floated out. I mentioned this last
ATT
couple days,
next.
but that doesn't mean part of it is as the president does all the time. He asks for input. He asks for ideas and on a variety of subjects. There are
Next
staffing
of kin.
procedures that go on.
Get the
where
latest
people have
smartphone.
to
Still
develop
down,
an idea and
down.
it goes through the
Shop
process.
now.
But until the president makes up his mind,
ATT
gives feedback
next.
back and decides that that's final, there's nothing that
Next of
happens.
kin, affidavit. AC form 934.
that happened in Quebec City last week?
Good Lord, what are they planning here?
Was actually calling an act of terrorism. What is the president doing? What initiative?
Took him, Sam.
Make sure that kind of homegrown, he was a Canadian citizen, homegrown terrorism, homegrown.
We're missing two other kins. Good Lord.
A lot of things.
Next
Number
of
one,
kin,
he's
kin,
talking
kin.
cybersecurity. He's looking at it from every angle. I think the first
Incumbency from
thing is to make
USC,
sure that we're
Radisson,
looking at
Yellowson,
protect your own people first.
Purpleson,
You've got
Sixth Floor,
cyber threats. I mean, so there's
Bigaroa.
a holistic approach to both
Retweet.
immigration, and there's a direct nexus between immigration and national security.
There's a free room available. You spend $100.
Yes, look at, but then it's a multi-tiered step.
We can't spend $100. We don't have enough
And
money.
you also look at what we're doing internally with our intelligence agencies, the FBI up, that make sure that we're looking at
Good Lord, what would we do with a free room?
or other terrorist activities, but making sure that we're working with the NSA and the FBI
What would we
to
do?
be ahead of the curve, if you will.
Be ahead. Light years ahead. Of which app of choice? Which app of choice?
Part of it is looking at
Which app
using
of
the assets
choice?
that we have here, the NSA.
The NSA
FBI,
runs all
looking at
sites.
using different
Which
agencies to
app
see
of
if we can get
choice?
ahead of the curve and see things, and a lot of times that was
That's
a
denied.
very big issue, is getting ahead of the curve.
Do they explain Yahoo and Lockport, New York?
Having systems up,
Jacob
working
Myers
with
machines.
agencies. But it's a multi.
Yeah, once they explain Jacob Myers, we're not doing the apps.
Why is the administration easing sanctions?
Jacob Myers, Lockport, New York.
The Treasury Department, it is,
Yahoo
from what I
servers.
understand, is a fairly common. It's a fairly common practice.
Yahoo
for the Treasury
servers.
Department After
App
sanctions
of
are
choice. Yahoo
put in place,
servers, Lockport, New
to
York.
Go back and to look at whether or not there needs to be
Lockport, New York.
specific
First voting
carve-outs for
machine.
different
First voting
either
machine.
industries or products
First
and
voting
services that need to be
machine.
going back and
Yahoo
forth, bringing
servers,
back to the
Lockport, New
Treasury
York.
Hold on, Sean, the
NSA.
on the Treasury Department website suggests that you are
You got app of choice. Not putting you. No.
Does that not suggest a shift?
No, it doesn't.
We have a
It's
question.
Tang
Tang01 AZ. That's quick. Verizon support message. Yahoo servers and who makes Google and who makes this app. Updated last night and now my wife's phone Pixel isn't receiving votes and app messages. My text, I don't get that. Tang next quick on 1AZ. We're not doing that. This is not what we want for your wife. Is she able to get Yahoo in Lockport? First voting machine, Jacob Myers. Jacob Institute. Father diagnosis. Buffalo General Hospital. Choose an app now from anyone else. JM.
Of this deal. The president is unbelievable.
Thank you, Tang. A husband, the most amazing, beautiful woman. Currently father of 3. Kids get voting machine. Jacob Myers. Choose an app. They're NSA. To the day. Oh, well. Thank you, Mr. Fleming, for choosing Verizon and the NSA. Lockport, New York, Yahoo service. We've decided to make our own. Sorry.
Extreme vetting process to ensure that every single person that goes
Yeah, we are.
being offered up is
As
coming up
well.
with peaceful intentions and poses no threat to the United States. So he is
We're kind of tech savvy. We kind of
that while
know.
he has respect for the Australian people.
We're Roswell computer people.
That we do not pose a threat to the United
We
States.
do not pose a threat to the United
The deal
States.
that he was
We're not
proposed
linked to the
by
United
last
States.
administration is something that he is extremely
Mr. Spice, is that
upset.
true?
He does not like it, but out of respect for him, he's going to allow
How are they not
process to
linked?
continue to study and allow it to move forward under the conditions that have been set.
I
That there will be
volunteered
extreme vetting on every single one of those.
for the home department.
Just for clarity.
Yeah.
The deal itself.
Volunteered.
So it's not certain to
Volunteered. Low wages. Low wages. Volunteered. BPC and voluntary hold.
The president's goal is to make sure that every single one of those
We
people on the board
volunteered
of the deal
for
and
the
it's discussed
13.
in a telephone conversation with the prime minister is subject to extreme
Subject to
vetting
extreme.
to ensure that no one puts it. But I cannot underscore.
I cannot
how
underscore.
disappointed he was
Fresh.
the deal that was made and how he thought it was just a horrible.
We made a deal.
That was offered up by the United States by this previous administration. Sarah.
The president and his
We volunteered BPC. Miss Madreen. Miss Michoud.
What that is. What options are
Tricia Mayberry.
like military action that might
Tricia. Tri-CIA.
I think General Flynn was really
Tricia.
clear yesterday
Tri-CIA.
that Iran
Corey.
violated the joint resolution.
Bank of America.
Iran's
Core checking
additional
account.
hostile actions that it took against our Navy vessel.
You've got your
are ones
call.
that we are very clear are not going to sit by and take. I think that we will have further updates for you on those additional actions, but clearly we wanted to make sure that Iran understood that they are on notice. This is not going unresponded to. John.
Absolutely.
Sorry, thank you. Sorry. Yes.
Thank you, NBC.
John.
Thank you, Sean.
Friday morning lights.
At the Republican retreat.
Pink shorts.
Vice President Pence had a closed door.
Yeah, we're in there somewhere. I don't know where.
Several of them brought up the case of
AC
IRS
4934.
John Costello.
Next of Ken.
Egypt
Good Lord,
last
Renee.
year, which some of the leadership of the House felt was unfair to the debater, and they urged him to tell the president that
NBC Friday Night Lights.
he should fire him or ask for his resignation soon. My sources said the vice president said, "I can hear you. Is there any pending action on the fate of Commissioner Costello?"
I have nothing to update you on. Hallie.
Sean, on Yemen, it was initially described, the raid over the weekend, as a successful
What's one up from
raid by the
Friday?
administration. There are now some questions.
I think it's Saturday night.
Additional civilian
You got it.
casualties. So I've got a couple of questions for you on this one.
Yeah.
Would you still stand by your characterization as the raid is successful? Was the president given multiple options about this raid or just one?
Date of show.
And were there consultations with the prior administration's
2008 to 2011.
Thank you. Actually, I'd like to just walk through that. I appreciate
Your
you bringing this
surgery.
up.
Yeah.
There is some, let's go through the TikTok on that raid. On November 7th, CENTCOM submitted the plan to
October
DOD.
3rd,
Clearly, that was under the
2006.
last administration. Legal teams were involved immediately. when it was submitted to DOD. On
October
December
3rd,
19th, the plan was
2006.
approved by the Department of Defense and recommended that it be moved ahead. It was sent then to the
Mr.
National
Peter
Security
Berg.
Council staff here in the White House. Again, this all happened under the previous administration. On January 6th, there was an
Sarah.
emergency deputies meeting. The deputies recommended
Sarah
at that
Aubrey.
time that they go
Brian
ahead.
Grazer.
It was so easy.
David
It was
Nevins.
sent straight up.
Jason
The
Cattons.
conclusion was at that time to hold for a
Vernon
public
Cattons.
night,
Jeffrey Rayner.
which
David
by calendar
Hudgens.
wouldn't occur until then.
And Bud Light referrals.
President
You
Trump.
got it.
On January 24th, shortly after taking office, Secretary Defense then Mattis read the memo.
Absolutely.
He sent it back up to the White House, conveying his support. On the 25th of
Love it.
January, the president was briefed by General Flynn on
General Flynn.
Secretary Mattis'
Mike Flynn.
recommendation
Good morning.
and the status of the operation or potential operation. The president asked to see Secretary Mattis.
Is there a Mark III?
Joint Chiefs of Staff Dunford. He then on
Yeah,
that
the big
evening, had a meeting,
van. The big van.
which
It's the
included
big
the president, the
van.
vice president,
The big
General
van. The
Secretary
Mark
Mattis,
III
Chairman Dunford, Chief of Staff Grievous,
van.
Jared Kushner, Chief Strategist
It's the
Bannon,
big van.
General Kellogg, General Flynn, and CIA Director Pompeo.
What's the link with the big van?
The operation was laid out in great extent. The indication at that
She
time
would
was to go
know.
ahead on Friday, the 26th in the morning. The deputies committee met again. It was not a necessary.
What's the link
step,
with the
but
big van?
deputies
Mark
recommended,
III.
and also reaffirmed their support for that.
Reaffirm the
On
support.
January 26th, the president signed the memo.
Of a right way
So
for
it was a
shake.
not only was it a very, very thought
From
out
the Mark
process
III
by this
van.
administration. It had started
And
back
Mike
on November
Flynn.
7th in terms of
Mary
clearly
Flynn.
well before that, but it was a move forward by CENTCOM
Michigan.
on November 7th. This was a very, very well
In the
thought
Underground
out
Railroad on
and
Michigan.
executed, effort.
Michigan 700 Pinnacle.
How did you learn about Chief Owens' death, and do you still stand by your characterization that it was successful?
Craftsman
The president
tool.
was here in the residence. He was
Craftsman's
kept in touch
tool.
with his national security staff.
Craftsman
Secretary
tool.
Mattis and others had kept him updated on
Be
both the
serious.
raid
Scan for my
and
name
the
here.
death of Chief Owens, as well as the four
Now
other
scanning for your
individuals that were injured.
name. Vernon
So he was
Merriweather.
kept
Vernon
apprised of the situation
Merriweather.
throughout the evening.
Vernon
And
Merriweather.
again, I think
Vernon
I would
Merriweather.
go back to what I said yesterday.
Vernon
It's
Merriweather.
hard to ever call something a
Vernon
complete success
Merriweather.
when you have the loss of life
Vernon
or
Merriweather.
people injured. But I
Vernon
think when you
Merriweather.
look at the totality of
Vernon
what was gained
Merriweather.
to prevent the future loss
Vernon
of life
Merriweather.
here in America
Vernon Merriweather.
and against our people and our institutions
Vernon
and probably
Merriweather.
throughout the world in terms of what some of these
Vernon
individuals
Merriweather.
could have done. I think it
Vernon
is
Merriweather.
it is a successful
Vernon
operation
Merriweather.
by all standards. It is, and again, I
Vernon
want to reiterate,
Merriweather.
it is tough to ever
I
use the
found
word
Vernon
success
Merriweather
when
here.
you know that somebody has
Played by
lost their
actor
life.
Steve Harris.
But when you go back,
Good
and
Lord.
look at
Virgil Merriweather.
um,
Virgin Airlines.
that dedicated their life to serving this country and went over and over and over again.
You've got
knowing
lots
that
of life. Where's Brian? Where are you?
wanted to do it because he knew the threat that
Elliot
these kind of
Spitzer.
individuals pose to our country.
Ashley
to our
Dupree. You don't Ashland.
That's well, not a
Yeah,
success.
you don't,
when you have to
Ashley.
know that he died in sacrifice for someone
Ryan.
in this nation. Hunter Walker.
Thank you, Sean. I've seen some criticism.
Brian
of
Flynn
President Trump's
attended
prayer
Hutchinson
breakfast this morning.
Central.
Can you shed
Hutchinson
any light on why
Central.
you thought that was a good
Hutchinson Central. Intelligence. Video pause by NSA. Resume video.
The Apprentice for its ratings?
You got second choice, Miss Flynn. Lafayette. Hutchinson. Performing metformin arts. Melodist. And Tropifying with pharmaceutical cell agent for Ambien. Yeah.
To hone in on that, it was a lighthearted moment he was trying to have.
Thank you, Virgin Airlines, Merriweather.
National prayer breakfast and a personal friend. Guys,
Thank you,
I'll be
Friday
tomorrow.
night morning.
I want to make sure we all get to see the
Saturdays.
president now. Thank you, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Mr. Spicer. They're in flight, Virgin America. You've got it here. You got the Airbus A320. You've got movies. Good Lord, movies. And you've got Ride the Train. You've got it. You've got it. This is him again. Let's just watch it. Hello, Mr. Spicer. Data video. January 20th. January 30th. I'm sorry.
I want to start off by noting that the president.
Our topic is Friday Night
time
Lights.
ago with Canadian Prime Minister Trudeau to discuss the vicious
And
attack
Richard Parsons,
by
also
civilians
held.
last night.
Mr. Stewart, hello.
The president offered his condolences
Yeah,
as well as
Priscilla,
his prayers.
We can't third. We just can't third.
This is another senseless act of violence.
Priscilla Stewart.
The president also
Go
pledged to support
go.
the Canadian
Priscilla
Forces
Stewart.
service in any way necessary. Prime Minister Trudeau was extremely appreciative. He was also cautious to draw conclusions on the motives at this stage of the
Priscilla
investigation,
Stewart.
and the president shared those thoughts. Canadian law enforcement officials are actively
Good lord.
investigating
Who's
this
Priscilla
matter.
Stewart?
We condemn this attack in the strongest possible terms. It's a terrible reminder of
That's
why
not
we
Priscilla
must remain
Stewart. Good
vigilant
lord.
and why the president is taking
Televis.
steps to be
Remind us
proactive
here.
rather than reactive when it comes to our
All
nation's safety
Televis.
and security.
All
We're praying for
all
the safety of the
Televis.
attack and are keeping in close contact with officials in Quebec and Canada. We're moving into a quick recap of
A quick recap.
events of the past few days. As you all know, the president had an extremely busy weekend.
Thank you, Airbus
Followed up
320.
his first week of action with a weekend of action.
Go go.
On
Airbus
Saturday and Sunday
320.
alone, the president spoke with 8 foreign leaders. He signed executive orders delivering on some of the biggest campaign promises that he made to the American
Airbus
people.
320 on
And he met with
screen.
staff to continue to plan another busy week.
In movies. In movies. In movies. In movies.
Which resulted
March
in the death of an
20th.
estimated 14 AQAP members in the capture of important
Airbus
intelligence
320.
that will
Virgin
better enable us
America.
to counter and prevent future terrorist plots. Tragically,
Virgin America. Airbus
during
320.
this raid, the life of a brave service member was
Here you
taken.
go. This is
Several were
you.
wounded. Our thoughts and our
Good
prayers are with
lord.
the family of this fallen American hero, and we also pray for
I'm
his
an American
speedy recovery,
hero.
complete recovery of
Nobel
those
Peace
service members who
Prize.
sustained injuries. As a quick recap, on Friday you saw the president's
Thank you, Steve
enthusiastic
Jobs
reception
Harris.
at the Department of Defense
Yuri Harris.
ceremonial swearing in of
You don't
Secretary
Cleo.
Harris as our Secretary of Defense.
You don't
Following
James
that time, the
Sokolov.
president also signed 2 executive actions
You
to
don't
protect
Maury.
America
Who's the
from
baby
those who
father?
wish to do us harm.
Everest
His focus
University.
on
You're just
securing
sitting
our
there.
borders and our homeland
Yeah, you're
is
just sitting
obviously a
there.
major part of what the president campaigned on, and now he's doing exactly what he told the American people
Everest
he would do.
College.
The president will always put the safety and
Everest
prosperity of our
College.
country first and foremost. We kicked off
Everest
Saturday by
College.
launching the weekly address, which debuted for the first time on Facebook Live.
Everest College.
Nearly 11 million people were reached by
11
the
million
address
saved.
online.
Thank
Over
you.
1.1 million
You've got it.
people engaged with the post via comments,
You're just
likes,
sitting
and other
there.
interactions. And as of this morning, the video had been viewed almost 5
Everest
million times.
College.
Just as he did throughout the campaign, this is another example of
Terrible.
the president being able to take his message
Yeah, it's a
directly to
terrible
the American
thing.
people.
The way it's
On
terrible.
Saturday, the president signed 3 executive actions on
So
issues from
terrible.
corporate ethics to national
Good
security.
lord, terrible. Oh, we gotta go, guys.
Plan to drain the swamp
You got
of Washington
terrible. We gotta go.
and return power to the American
Yeah,
people.
you be
He signed an
bullish.
executive
This
order
is
imposing
much a terrible thing to
strict
wish. We gotta go.
post-employment rules on all
Terrible.
federal political appointees, including a 5-year
UNICEF. We gotta